this meeting of today. My name is Joshua Adeleke. I am a residual income opportunity broker. I help individuals, whether you are a working professional or you are an entrepreneur. I help such people create a residual income stream. And why would anybody want to create a residual income stream? It is because there are things that we need to do, there are things that we actually love to do. And until we sort out issues that gets us worried about how do we live, how do we survive, we will never get or have the time to go and do those things. So the reason why you have to ensure that residual income is a must-have for you is because you want to ensure your money issue has been sorted out so that you can really go and do what you love to do. There's something called, one of our great mentors in the industry wrote a book. He called it the 45 seconds presentation. That do you really own your life? And was asking that, what does owning your life mean? So he now said that, okay, that people, if you take out the time that you used to eat, the time you used to sleep, the time you used to go out, the time you used to dress up, go to work every day, and do the things that you have to do on a daily basis. Most people don't have 1 to 2 hours every day to do what they really love to do. So there's a huge difference between doing things that you have to do and the things that you really love to do. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about a topic I have captioned: winning from inside out. Winning from inside out. Okay. So there is a part of us that is inside, and there's another part that is outside. Okay. So it is what we are going to be learning today is to understand why we can win. Okay. And for us to be a winner, ladies and gentlemen, there must be a quest. There must be a quest before a win. And if you're looking at the picture in the slide today, is a picture of my beloved Premiership team, Chelsea, when we won the glorious European Champions League in 2012. So for a win to become something of discussion, then there must be a quest. Now today I always tell people that there are 2 kinds of quests in the journey of life. The first kind of quest is the quest of arrival. And the second kind of quest is a quest of fulfilling the mission. So I'll quickly break it down. Okay. Now I'll talk about the quest of arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, a few years or some years down the line, all of us were in the loins of our parents. We were there in their loins, and we were not really alive then, but we were actually existing. Okay. Now, after some fertilizations happened from the sperm to the egg of the woman, the fertilization actually happened, and there was a quest between some millions of sperm cells to be able to fertilize only one egg of the woman. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us are here today because we won that quest. The only reason why we are alive today was because we won that quest. So for us to have won that quest, that was the reason why we were able to arrive here. So we have won the first quest, which is the quest of arrival. I tell you today that for us to have arrived here, we have come to a mission field. For us to be here on earth, we are actually on a mission. We all have purpose. The reason the reason why we actually came here, there is a reason for it, ladies and gentlemen. And the mission that we came for today is peculiar to each of us. The mission that I have come for in life today is quite different from the one that you I've come from, I've come for. Okay, so all of us have a peculiar mission to actually work on. So the quest of now fulfilling mission, I tell people, ladies and gentlemen, there is a higher purpose that is calling. And that higher purpose is something that is beyond going to school and getting a few certifications here and there, getting married, having children, doing business, making money here and there. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a higher purpose that is calling for all of us. Okay. Now, most people will never be able to run after that purpose. Most people will not even ever be able to scratch the surface for them to actually achieve their purpose. And the reason for that is quite very simple. Until we leave the realm of survival, until we leave the realm of trying to think only about the thing that involves our survival, about what do we eat, how much do we have to put food on our table, how much do we have to pay the school fees of our children, how much do we have to pay the rent of where we live, how much do we have to buy a car, fix the car. Ladies and gentlemen, these are quite some important things of our lives, but they are actually secondary. Okay, there is a higher purpose that is always calling. And if you ask me today, like I said earlier, we all have peculiar purpose. We all have peculiar mission. That it is when we all come together and forge a very powerful team that we can now create something massive in our world today. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate you today to have won the quest of arrival. Now, if you are here today and you are going through challenges, you are going through struggles, it is a sign that you are going somewhere. Once you have made up your mind, once the light bulb in your head has turned up and you have seen the light, you have seen a reason why you should be here, then challenges will come after you. So our lives is about purpose. It's about dreams. It's about vision. Okay? Now, somebody said something very significant to me a few days ago. He said, rather than looking for a job or trying to build a career or trying to start a business, rather find your purpose. I'll say it again. Instead of looking for a job or building a career or start a business, the first most important thing that we all need to do is to discover purpose. How many of you are here that haven't gone to school? You now came out of school and you now found out that what you actually went to study in school is not really what you really love to do. If you could take back the hands of time, probably you could have studied something different in school. If that resonates with you today, I want you to put yes on the comment box. If what I just said resonates with you, that if you could turn back the hands of time, what you went to study in school might have been different, because today you now know better, because today you now understand your purpose. You now see, okay, if I had understood my purpose before I went to school, probably I would have chosen a different course. Yes, I'm not saying that some people actually were not able to become as lucky and fortunate to eventually become or to work and develop what they went to study in school. But I am telling you today, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going on. Whoa, what's going on? I'm telling you today, ladies and gentlemen, that a number of us came out of school and we found out that, wow, maybe I could have studied something different. For me, as an example, I studied estate management in the school. And since I finished school, if you put a gun to my head today to develop an estate management plan and say you can build an estate, I would rather just submit my life to you and just ask you to pull the trigger. Because when it comes to the academic angle of putting together an estate management plan, I would majorly not be able to do anything. Everything I know today about estate management, I put them together after I eventually found a purpose. Okay, so instead of running after a purpose, instead of thinking of what school am I going to go to, instead of thinking of which business am I going to start, instead of thinking, okay, which job which organization will I submit my proposal? Find your purpose. When your purpose is clear, when you realize your purpose, then every other thing will fall in place. Your path will become clear. And you can now say, okay, start the journey. Start by putting your end in perspective. Okay, so it's about purpose, it's about dreams, it's about vision. Ladies and gentlemen, our life is about purpose, it's about dreams, it's about vision. So dreams, what really are dreams for me? Dreams are the things that we actually, things are the things that we always think about. Somebody said, dreams are the things that dreams are not things that we catch in the sleep. Instead, dreams are things that will rather take away sleep away from us. So the things that trouble your mind when you wake up in the morning, things that when you see other people doing it, your heart will skip and leap that, yeah, this is what I am supposed to be doing. And you feel, some people feel some kind of pain, some people feel some kind of excitement, some people feel some kind of mixed feelings altogether. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have dreams. And I tell you, your dreams are possible. Your dreams are not too, they are not bigger than what is not impossible. The reason that you have challenges, that you have struggle today, are a reason to let you know that your dreams are possible. Your dreams are realizable. Then after that, you need, now talking about vision, okay? Don't forget the topic we are talking about today. It's about living from inside out. Living from inside out. So when the vision is also clear, then you derive some inner strength, inner peace in the midst of troubles, in the midst of challenges and oppositions that actually come after you, because you now have a purpose. Now, this class is not really going to be very long. It's actually a very short class. The next one I'm going to talk about is storm will always come. I tell you, the storm that will come is not a matter of if storm will come. It's a matter of when. So once you have made up your mind, once you have found your purpose, once you have discovered your dream, once you have been able to set out what you're going to do with your life, there will always be storm. Storm could be challenges, storm could be rejections in our business, storm could be people telling you no all the time, storm could be your uplines are not very cooperative with you, storm could be your downlines are not doing anything. Ladies and gentlemen, today, storm will come. Now, because you are living from inside out, right? Something that is actually propelling you, that is driving you. Your purpose, your vision, your dreams are your propeller, they are your driving force. So in the midst of the storm, and I have a list of the storms I have mentioned earlier, when your vision is clear, when your dreams are, when you are certain that your dreams are realizable, when your purpose is so important to you, then whatever the storm will be, how big the storms are, you will scale through. Now, if you take a picture of this boat on the sea, this is a boat that is enriched, that is enriched with the power of the storm. Okay, the water is surrounded by the boat. There is lightning, there is storm. The condition around this picture is more like confusion. Now, that is on the outside. Now, the only thing that keeps these boats on these stormy waters is because these boats are not allowed water to get inside of it. So it is not the water outside of this boat that will sink it. No, the only water that can sink this boat is the amount of water that this boat will allow to get inside. Ladies and gentlemen, the boat screen is not showing really. Wow. If you can see my screen, let me know. Can you see my screen? I need feedback right now. Is anybody seeing my screen? Sorry for this break in transmission. Can you see my screen? Okay. Winning from inside. That is the topic of today's class. We are on the boat. Good. This is where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, like we were saying, it is not about the amount of storm that is outside of the water of these boats that will sink these boats. It is actually the amount of the amount of water that this boat allows to get inside of it. What we want to do today is to ensure that we want to secure our inside. I challenge you today, ladies and gentlemen, what do you have on your inside? Have you been able to find your purpose? Have you been able to reassure yourself that your dreams are possible? Do you have a clear vision of what you really want to achieve with what you are doing with the Green Mondays? Because when the challenges of all manner of things come, you will hear challenges like prices are not stable in the markets. So people are doing all manner of things when it comes to pricing. Some people, so your downlines are not doing what they want to do. Your uplines are not serious and all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, once you secure your inside, you are certain that what you are running for is most important than what anybody wants to say or that what anybody wants to do. Then your purpose will see you through this time of storms. Storm will come, but ensure that the amount of books that you have read, the amount of trainings that you have put yourself into, I tell you, there are massive trainings on this platform that is making us get better. And I always tell people this: see, take away your eyes from the money, take away your eyes from the travels, take away your eyes from the products and essentials. I always say this: see, Reader Bitters is a fantastic product, no doubt about that. But I will tell you, if you base this your business on the motivation that you can get from the amazing power of the products, is limited. I'll give you an example. If someone has been suffering from, let's say, menstrual pain, for example, for 8 years, and because Reader has the amazing power to solve that problem, the person uses Reader Bitters within 3 months, following the 90 days regimen, and voila, the woman gets free. The woman gets healed. Her menstrual cycle now gets back to normal. She's now a normal functioning woman. That's amazing, isn't it? I tell you, that testimony has a timeline. And like I said, the timeline is between 2 months to 5 months. the excitement will die. Why? Because no matter how hungry I am, no matter how long I have been hungry, once I eat, I will almost forget the impact of hunger on me. It's a natural process. I tell you, what is more compelling is the purpose that is behind us driving this business. It's more compelling, it's more important, it's more driving for us beyond the amazing factor that we can get from the product. Because I tell you, our lives are bigger than the product, our lives are bigger than the travels, our lives are bigger than the money. Don't forget, it is about the mission that we came here. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to challenge you today. Sit down, find your mission, look for trainings on this platform. There are plenty of them. There are amazing people on the platform. Our CM is a fantastic motivation for all of us. It brings about massive trainings and development, and there are also leaders in the platform that has made us become better people. I tell you, the most important thing for me on this platform is to become a better person. There is a kind of Joshua Adeleke that will have 10,000 people in his downline. There's a kind of Joshua Adeleke that will have 100,000 people as business partners. But until I grow and become that person, it will not happen. So we are on a journey, okay? We are in a journey to become better people. When that person arrives, the results will show. So instead of focusing on the things that are not really important, we'll better focus on purpose, better focus on being that person. When we become that person, then the result of that person will manifest, okay? So as I begin to round up today, what's going on with this? I want you to take a decision that you will start seeing the big picture. Behind everything, there is a big picture. And I remember I was watching a certain documentary a few weeks ago, when in the olden days, that amidst some very educated people, erudites of knowledge, they all came together and they agreed that the earth is flat. And at this time, I tell you, everybody believed that the earth was flat. But it got to a point that knowledge developed, and somebody just woke up and said, "Omo, we can't just agree like that. Where is that perspective of the shape of the earth? Where did it come from?" All of us got that perspective because of our linear view. Can we expand our view? I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, immediately some group of scientists came together and they agreed to fly into space to go and see a different perspective, the big picture. Once they get out of space and they got into space, it became very clear that the earth has never been flat. Ladies and gentlemen, as human beings, God has given us a particular power that you can step out of your life and take a helicopter view of your life. As I'm talking to you right now, I can jump out of my life, I can jump out of myself and take an aerial view of myself and look at myself. Joshua, what are you doing? What you are doing there is not right. You could have done better. Everybody has that capacity to see our lives in that perspective. And that is about trying to see the big picture. In everything about our lives, there is a big picture. Much more beyond what you are seeing right now. I don't know whether what you are seeing about the Green Mondays today is about just making some extra income. I don't know if it's about being able to travel the world. I don't know if it's about being able to send your children to one of the best schools in the world. Maybe you just want to be able to leave a legacy or just want to be able to impact lives. There is a big picture for all of us. Let us find a time. Let us find the power on our inside to always see the big picture behind this. There's a big picture. There's a big picture. And let me tell you the reason why the big picture is very important. Once you see the big picture, you start to care less about the challenges that surround you. You start to care less about whatever anybody is telling you, that network marketing is a scam, that network marketing is a pyramid scheme. That is it not something that you just be bringing people like, oh, just like that. The big picture sets us at a place of power. When you begin to realize, when your purpose that you have seen begins to become more powerful and more propelling, a very strong propelling force to push us through amidst all the storms of the water, to shield our inside against all manner of disturbances and hindrances that may not want to allow us to get to where we want to go to. I'm challenging you today. This high time we start living from inside out. The best place where you want to put much more investment is on the inside. And when I say inside, it's about developing ourselves, becoming a better person. And becoming a better person, there are massive trainings and resources on this platform already. Health is there. Training comes to marketing, becoming a better person, relationships. I've read some amazing books on this platform. Marketing, parenting, even though I'm not a parent yet, but I'm learning. I've met some amazing people on this platform that naturally I would not have been able to meet. I've listened to many amazing people. Mr. Lara Daramola is an amazing inspiration. Coach A is there, amazing inspiration. CM is there. Awesome inspiration. People that in a lifetime, naturally you will only have been reading, you will only have been hearing about them by reading their books or by reading from them. But we are privileged on this platform to be able to be meeting with these people and be hearing from them, and not just once, on a regular basis. Ladies and gentlemen, this class won't be too long. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to show you that one of the best ways that can help us achieve and realize our dreams, fulfill our mission on this in this place, is to start living from the inside out. Start seeing the big picture in everything. My words won't be too much today. I hope I've been able to impact you. If you found value inside this today, I tell you, you didn't hear anything I said, you want to go back and watch again. You want to listen again. So thank you very much for listening to me today. It is my prayer for all of us that once the light bulb turns on, that we will begin to ensure that our inside out living will make the bulb become much more brighter and brighter and brighter onto our path. And to where? To the realization of our full potential of what we want to do. Thank you for listening. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.
Thank you very much.